Welcome everyone to race number 7 of the ADS Good Old Couch F1 2023 League. Boy, that's a mouthful. You'll be joined again this evening by myself, Anomaly, and my exceptional co-host, Persephone.
Hi guys.
Hello, Persephone. I'm so happy to have you join in again today. I know everyone that you still had I think it was a minute and 20 seconds left on the countdown. However, Persephone and I couldn't wait anymore. We were just like so excited. So we just decided to start the stream. So if there's anybody with OCD out there, we do apologize.
We can do the countdown for you. I mean, we would be at like 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're in line now. We're in line. So everybody with OCD, there you go.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Persephone. Look at that. Instant solve. Okay, let's just get our tires up in here. To everybody who's been watching the streams, you guys will know Persephone and I only display the maps and the tires because that's the important stuff.
Well, that's the things we can talk about.
Yes, that's where our knowledge is. So yeah, welcome everyone back to the second race of the second half of our league. Last week we had quite a race with a few incidents, a few bumps, some of our racers just pulling bunnies out of hats out of nowhere. And I see we are missing one racer this week. We do miss Unfair Straw. So yeah, hopefully Unfair Straw, you're okay. We are missing you. But yeah, Persephone, would you like to maybe run us through our races that's joining in this evening?
Let's do that. So we have Hannibal in the Mercedes. Then we have Danky Monkey and Spectre Wolf in the car with the W, which I don't know. What's the car?
The Williams.
The Williams.
Yay!
Yay! Then we have Ulezi back again. We're very happy to see him. He wasn't with us last week in the Ferrari. We have Alf in the, what car is it?
He's in the Alpha Tauri.
Alpha Tauri. Then we have Liz/Fawnman in the Alpine.
Yes, perfect. Well done.
Well done. Then we have Wasabi Baby in the Mercedes. We have Ace again in a Alpha Tauri, and we have Faster Clucky in the McLaren.
Thank you so much, Persephone. And if you guys remember, I do know that Persephone and myself remembers, but we had an incident in our previous race between Faster Clock and Ace, where Ace was just, I think he waited until lap 10 or 11 before he went to pit, and he got damage on his car in lap 1, and then he was still sticking to his original medium tires. So he had such a race last week. I'm very excited to see what's going to come from Ace this evening. You can see that he's already warming up the car. He's already like getting to know the track. I have actually heard, Persephone, I'm sorry for jumping from topic to topic here, but I've heard that the racers are quite a bit afraid of the track this evening. It's a very difficult track, and also the banking on the track is very uneven, so our racers are going to have to keep a tight control on their cars, because they do have the possibility of sliding out a lot easier than when the track should have been even. And then I just quickly want to point out we had the first time on the grid put up there by Wasabi Baby. Very good first time. She has been topped now by Danky Monkey with a 1.19, as well as Spectre Wolf with a 1.18, and then we have Ulezi Uplift with a 1.17. But you can see that the times on the board is quite tough, and our teams are putting up amazing times.
Yeah, no, definitely amazing times. Very close to each other. Very competitive this evening.
I do agree. You can actually see the track. I want to have a look. I'm going to have a look there at Wasabi when she crosses over the... Okay, no, never mind. She's going into the pit. Let's see who's not going into the pit. Hannibal. Let's have a look here. So when Hannibal goes over, he's going to cross over the checkered line, which will be our starting point. They do have quite a nice straight where they can build up some momentum, some speed. But as you can see here, the cornering or the corners are very blind. It's going to be hard for them to just know exactly how to take these corners, especially if they do start out mid-pack. It might be a fight around these corners. So there's quite a couple of them with a little bit of a straight in between. And as you can see, Persephone, all these corners are very, very sharp.
Yeah, no, I can see that, and I see what you mean with the blind corners as well. I mean, you think you're going one way and then suddenly you have to turn the other way, so...
Yes, with a little surprise chicane there as well. Very tight cornering. I do think these racers are going to fight during this 12 minutes that's left of this qualifier to try to get one of the top times so that they can pull away ahead. It's going to be a hard one if they do get stuck in the mid-pack around these cornerings. You can see there's also not a lot of space for them to jump around and to just make some way for themselves to pass any other racer at any given point.
Yeah, no, it's going to be very tough. I see people are warming up their tires, which is good.
Yeah, I see we have Ace qualifying on the medium tires as well as Alf qualifying on the medium tires. That's very, very interesting. The Alpha Tauris is the only ones qualifying on the medium tires, and you can see it puts quite a distance between them. Alf with a 1.20903 is about 3 seconds behind our first place time of 1.17723. And then we have Ace also on the medium tires, who's 4 seconds behind our first place time there of 1.17 by Ulezi. So it's a very interesting strategy that the Alpha Tauris are imploring. So I'm hoping that we will see them pit to put on some soft tires and maybe get a little bit of a better time. If they don't, I think the only logical reasoning I can have here is that perhaps they are trying to start out mid to late pack in order to fight their way up. Maybe they're thinking the track is not challenging enough and they want to...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, maybe they want to have like a added handicap here this evening.
Oh my goodness, yeah, let's do that, right? Let's do that. Let's give you a difficult track. Let's give you difficult corners, blind corners. Let's give you all these competitors' races and then let you give yourself a disadvantage. That sounds brilliant.
I see even in our chat, welcome there to Zeragon as well as Nanarki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I am Afrikaans, so I'm going to call you Narki. But yeah, I see even in our chat, we have Narki commenting there that they do hate this track as well. So yeah, I see there's a lot of love for our track choice of the evening.
Listen, let's just remember, can we all just go back to the beginning and remember who chose this track?
Oh my word, who did choose this track? Vote to kick.
Vote to kick.
For all our new viewers in the chat, I chose the track. So yeah, you did. I did choose it. If I go silent throughout half of the commentary, you guys know why. I want to point out, Persephone, if we have a look here, we just talked about it. We did have Ace here in the pit lane pitting for soft tires. So hopefully he's going to be able to better that leading time that was just put up there by Danky Monkey of a 1.177. 629. So that puts us with a Williams in number 1. Oh, and a Williams in number 2, just as we were looking at the grid, pushing Ulezi down to position number 3. And then, guys, I also just want to like let you guys know that it's fantastic for us to have Ulezi also back this week. He wasn't here last week. He had a bit of a tough week. We're sending a lot of love to him and a lot of support to him as well, and just welcoming him back.
Welcoming back.
I apologize, guys. I see Zaragon there loving the welcoming. But yeah, so we're gonna see what these guys are putting out. I wonder, Persephone, do you think we're gonna have another Williams number 1 and 2 pull away this evening?
I think Alf is hungry for it, So we saw him last week go from a very low position to a high position. So I think Alf is hungry for it, but I think Ulezi is as well. So I think this race is going to surprise us.
I really do. I also want to point out, do you see that that first straight after our checkered line? Let's have a look here who's going. Okay, they're both going into pit, but I'm going to have a look here as soon as someone passes over. We are going to have a look. You see there around corner number 1.
Yes.
We do get a lot of cautions, a lot of, for those of you who's unsure, the yellow part, the grid there at the left-hand top side, the top goes yellow and it indicates caution, meaning that we do have a lot of caution around this corner that Farnman is just taking. Our racers are struggling a bit with that tight cornering there. They are going to have to just apply all of their skills, and they're going to have to keep a level head to get around that corner without either sliding off, spinning off the track, or invalidating their own lap, as we saw just a moment ago with Faster Clucky when he went off of track, and now here with Farnman as well. But that first corner there is really going to be a hurdle that our racers are going to have to overcome this evening.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna keep an eye on that corner, but it seems like that just before the checkered line, that last corner, just before they go over the checkered line, can actually also be the same type of cornering.
Yeah, so if I do have my terms correct, it would be sector 3, corner 1, 2, I think corner 3 on sector 3, let's call it that.
Brilliant. Let's call it 3-3.
Definitely, you can see Farnman here going around that corner that you have just mentioned, followed there also by Ulezi. At the current moment, we do have 5 minutes left on our qualifier, so I am very excited to see who's going to try to put up a better time. You can already see here, Persephone, if you have a look at Ace's time on the board, he already brought it up by 2 seconds. So that soft tire is definitely in his favor at the moment.
Yeah, and I see Alf also then changed for the soft tire, so he also put it and actually changed for the soft tire.
Definitely. And then something that might be a little bit surprising, not in a bad way, but in a very good way, our only female racer on the track this evening, Wasabi Baby. She's qualifying top back there. You can see her just below the top 3 qualifier, and she put up not only the first time but also the first fastest time of the qualifier. So you can definitely see that she might be a very big favorite to either get podium or maybe even win this race. So I'm extremely excited to see what Wasabi is bringing to the table this evening.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a look out for her as well. So I'm just hoping everybody gets to race. We haven't had any disqualifications. Somebody went off the road into the...
Yeah.
Is that...
And it's just also before that very tight, almost 90-degree corner that Farnman's going to take here, that you were also speaking about, that it might be with that little, it looks like kind of a slippy slidey part between
Mhm.
sector 2 and sector 3. They're going to have to keep their heads level, because if you have a look, it's a bit hard to have a look now because Fawnman is going into pit, but as Alf takes around the corner going towards this checkered line. I don't know if you caught that, but the track is very uneven. Like it's not level. You can see it's like a little bit lower to the left hand side and a little bit higher to the right hand side. So this is going to make it very hard for them to not only keep their speed consistent, but also to keep their cars in a straight line, keep their racing line, and to just ensure that they do have not only the speed but also the control to get around these very tight corners.
Yeah, no, I can see that. And I don't even think about things like that. You know, you see people playing a game and then you don't even think about, oh my goodness, the track isn't level.
Now, I 100% hear you. I see we did have a new fastest time, Spectre Wolf bettering upon his own time there. Well, I think he actually took first position there from Danky Monkey, who we see is literally just disqualified just now. Or yeah, we will have a look what happened there shortly. But maybe Persephone, if you can run us through our grid at the moment as we are on the 2 minute mark of the qualifier.
Brilliant. So at the first position we have Spectre Wolf with a 1.17156. Then we have Danky Monkey with a 1.17629. Then we have Ulezi with a 1.17671. We have Wasabi Baby with a 1.18724. Faster Clucky with a 1.19216. Alf with a 1.19228. Hannibal with a 1.19604. Then we have Ace 555 with a 1.19787, and then we have Liz/Farnman with a 1.25527.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Persephone. I see we actually have Ulezi and Faster Clock on an outlap underneath the 2 minute mark. So I think they're really going to push to see if they can utilize this time, if they are able to not only complete their outlap. I think Ulezi definitely will be able, but also to put up a time on the board for the effort that they are putting in at this moment. You can see also we just had the two Alpha Tauris there around the corner just after sector 2, going cutting the grass for us there. We do thank them for that, but like you can see, it really is very, very slippery. Just having a look at how our racers are struggling to keep their speed and their cornering. And then we also have Fawnman Vietweer with his traditional, he's not driving and texting there in the chat. And then everyone, as we are nearing the end of the qualifier of race 7, drop us your teams that you're voting for there in the chat. Let us know which teams you think are going to make it. If you have a favorite racer, if you have a favorite team, let us know. Like we always used to say, that the Williams teams or the Williams team is literally there to compete against each other. We have our Mercedes team with excellent teamwork. We have our Alpha Tauris, who not only betters upon their own time but uses their teamwork to always ensure that either one of them enters in a more top position. And then we have our lone wolves. We have Ulezi there in the Ferrari. We have Faster Clucky in the McLaren, and we have Liz/Farnman in the Alpine. So unfortunately, no teammate for them, but they're lone wolfing it, and they're doing a heck of a job. So yeah, let us know who's your favorite racer. Let us know who's your favorite team. We're very excited to hear that from you. And then also welcome there the Frey to the chat. We hope you enjoy this race as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. So we'll see everybody now going, oh, there we go. Are you going through the grid for us one more time?
Let's go through the grid quickly. We have Spectre Wolf there in pause 1 for the Williams with a 1.17, followed by Danky Monkey in number 2 with 1.17629, also for the Williams. Then we have Ulezi in the Ferrari in third position with a 1.17, followed there by Wasabi Whoop Whoop in the Mercedes with a 1.18. Faster Clucky in fifth position for the McLaren, followed by Alf in sixth position for the Alpha Tauri, Hannibal in seventh for the Mercedes, Ace 555 in eighth for the Alpha Tauri, and Liz/Fawnman in ninth position for the Alpine.
Well done. You made it just in time. I was looking at that clock counting down and I thought, let's see.
You're like Anomaly. Hurry it up.
No, not at all. I was just wondering if you were going to give everybody's times, and then I thought you might stop at one point because you didn't have enough time.
Well, I like memorized the last three just in case I ran out of time. I'm like, it's this one.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah, so we're just waiting a little bit there for our players. We can have a look at this fantastic pit lanes here with all this machinery, excellent pit crews to the left hand side. We're very excited to have them here as well this evening. So we're just waiting there for our races, and then we will start formatting for this race.
Brilliant.
Yes.
So now I'm looking at the, oh, here we go. See, I don't have to look anymore. It's done.
I'm hoping, you can already see there's the excellent tire warming strategies coming from Spectre Wolf. I was so disappointed last week when we didn't get any dramatic. Ooh, I don't know if you saw that we did have Ulezi going a little bit wide there. Also Wasabi Baby, I don't know if maybe they ran into each other there in the formation lap. However, they will still start out in their positions there. So we do have Spectre Wolf leading the pack. Then we have Danky Monkey there in second. We have Faster Clucky, who's going to need to put a little bit of time between himself and Danky Monkey. He is falling behind a little bit, but I wouldn't say necessarily it's bad for him nor everybody else behind him. It's more of a problem for the Williams because their tires will be cooling off a bit faster than the rest of the pack. So after Faster Clucky, we do have Alf just enjoying his position 6 there. He's definitely just going to lurk. He's going to wait. We are going to see excellent overtakes from him. Interesting enough, Persephone, you can see he's starting out on the medium tires as well. And then we also have Hannibal following there in 7th position. And Ace keeping quite on top of Hannibal there, just making sure that he allows himself enough space and time to warm up his tires. Also starting out on the mediums, I noticed. So we might be seeing our Alpha Tauris just pushing through to get maybe a few more laps in before they have to pit.
Yeah, no, brilliant. Yeah, I see Danky Monkey and Ulezi are on hard tires, which is also very interesting.
Yeah, it is quite a big track, so I don't know if we're going to get a good pull away here. Let's see.
Oh my goodness, let's hope.
Excellent. There we see. You can actually see again something that we have noticed throughout this league. Oh, we had a very big hit there. I don't know if you managed to see that, but yeah, we actually had Ulezi drop down a position there. We had Faster Clucky drop down into 9th position. You could actually see him pass, go onto the grass there. So that is so unfortunate. But we saw Wasabi Baby gaining a position. She is currently in 3rd with Ulezi quite on top of her. So we might be seeing overtake here between Ulezi and Wasabi Baby. And then we also see Ace 555 and Elf switching positions there from between 6th and 7th position, just to ensure that one of the Alpha Tauris does get into speed. And then you see there on the left hand side, is it Danky Monkey? Yes, it is. Danky went wide there around the corner. He did try to re-enter the track in his previous position, but unfortunately not able for him there. But he is keeping quite on top of Ulezi there. So Wasabi Baby has some serious like passion and adrenaline there on top of her, and she's doing an excellent job just keeping her head level and keeping herself there in position too.
Yeah, brilliant. Now the safety car is coming out. So we have Liz Fawnman with a do not finish.
Unfortunately there for Liz / Fawnman. But yeah, like you said, we do have the safety car entering the track. So yeah, unfortunate there, but a very, very interesting positioning on our grid for this evening. We actually have, I don't know if you maybe want to run through our grid, Persephone. It is quite the shock.
Let's do it. So we have Spectre Wolf in the first position. Then we have Wasabi Baby, like you'd like to say, woo, in our second position, and your prediction might come true. We'll see if she actually takes this race.
Yeah.
Then we have Ulezi in the third position. Fourth position, we have Danky Monkey. Fourth position, just went to Hannibal. I'm just swallowing my words. Danky Monkey in fifth position. Elf in sixth. Ace 555 in 7, and Faster Clucky in 8.
Yeah, I do believe, can you maybe remember if Hannibal was in, yeah, you see, I just wanted to say Hannibal is going to have to give that position back unless he wants to get either a hefty penalty or a disqualification, because you are not allowed to,
safety car.
Yeah, you're not allowed to overtake behind the safety car. So I don't know what's going on here between Hannibal and Danky Monkey at the current moment. I don't know if maybe one of them is maybe a bit too slow and then a bit too fast, but they are going to have to regulate their speed behind the safety car.
So would you get disqualified if you overtook while the safety car is on?
I'm speaking under correction. I might just need to check that in the rules at the moment. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I apologize. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, is it working now? Is it working now? Fantastic. Fantastic. Let me just quickly switch the sound also there. My apologies. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Sorry for that, guys. Luckily, we're still behind the safety car, though, so we didn't miss much.
We didn't miss much. Safety car still.
No significant things that happened in the meantime. There it happens again, Stephanie.
Oh my goodness, guys. I so apologize. Just a second. Let's see what's going on here.
Anomaly?
Yes, that's second. I apologize. The battery is doing a thing.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's not our stream if there's not technical difficulties, though.
Well, I do have to say that we did for a few weeks, we had no technical difficulties. I mean, the drivers might have had some driver difficulties, some car difficulties, but you and I were actually doing quite well. So we were due for a little bit of a technical difficulty.
That is definitely true. Like, we were doing very, very well for a moment there. We were doing quite well. Okay, guys, my apologies. We will be right back. 2 seconds. We will be right back. Stephanie, are you still there?
I am still here.
Oh, fantastic. Chat, are you still there?
Chat, just give us a thumbs up or a all good or a everything's working or something, please, so that we can just see if everything is a-okay now.
Thank you, Zaragon, there in chat. Yes, we have chat with us. I do sincerely apologize about that, guys. I will try my best to see if I can get some snippets from the race at what happened at that moment there, so we can just keep up with what was happening. But let's jump right back into it. We have the safety car that actually just left the track there, and then we have Ulezi, who's dropping down to 7th position, but we might be seeing an overtake here on Fasterklaki. 1 minute there behind Hannibal, and then Alf has worked his way back up to position 4, so you can see he's a minute and a little bit less than a minute there behind Wasabi Baby in 3rd position. And then we have Danky Monkey, who overtook Wasabi and gained his 2nd position back for the evening. Spectre Wolf still leading the pack, and then we have Ace, who dropped down there to 8th position, but he did pit for the hard tires, so that hard tires might be carrying him through the race as well.
Brilliant, and our technical difficulties are sorted. Everybody can breathe. Everything's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so our technicals are sorted as well, and yeah, so we can just enjoy our race. As soon as I got the technical difficulties sorted, guys, I have my very, very amazing, very beautiful cat who decided that he also wants to commentate. So if you guys do hear him meow throughout the commentary, he's just excited.
I would be if I was looking at this race. I mean, well, I am. You know what I mean.
He's just excited that he will be able to see something. He's excited that we can see what's going on.
Yeah, we're not seeing to the disconnects problem.
That's true. We actually do. I want to point out we have a very, very close lead and fight here for position 3 to position 5. You can actually see Alf is a 0.4 or a 0.6 at the moment behind Wasabi. And then we also have Hannibal. That's a 0.7 behind Alf at the moment. So Alf in the AlphaTauri being sandwiched there between the two Mercedeses, who is very, very known for their excellent teamwork. So I might actually be a little bit scared if I was Alf at this moment, but like we have previously mentioned, he is one of our professional drivers. He is one of our very, very skilled drivers and pro league drivers. So we might definitely be seeing that him just pull a bunny out of a hat. And then we just saw Fasterklaki overtake there on Hannibal behind Alf, so luckily that gives Alf a little bit of breathing room as well, and Hannibal needs to now just catch up and reposition himself there behind Alf or in front of Alf even, so that he can push Wasabi to keep that podium position as well.
Yeah, no, brilliant. So let's quickly look how things are going. So we have Spectre Wolf in the lead. Then we have Danky Monkey, who is about 4 seconds behind him. We have Wasabi Baby, about 6 seconds behind Danky Monkey. We have Alf, who's only 2 seconds behind Wasabi. Fasterklaki, who is 0.5 seconds behind Alf.
And just this. Oh! Yo, I was so sorry to interrupt you there, but just as we were getting calmer and just like going through our grid, we saw not only Fasterklak but also Alf and Hannibal as well, just affected a little bit by what happened there. However, that did put Hannibal back up there into position 4, just behind Wasabi Baby, with Ace 555 almost on top of him. Ace has a 1.7 lead that Hannibal has over Ace. So this might definitely be the opportunity that Ace has also been waiting for. He is, however, on the hard tires, so that might make it a little bit harder for him to just eliminate some time between himself and Hannibal. But we have seen Ace being our gambit of our league. So we've seen him driving with a damaged car. We've seen him driving an entire race on starter mediums. So I'm sure that he will use the hards to his most advantage there.
Yeah, no, definitely. He'll definitely do that. I also think he will try to stay on the track like he showed us last week as well, as long as possible with those tires.
Yeah. We can actually see Faster Clucky overtaking on Ulezi, who was ghosted there for Faster Cluck to be able to overtake. So we have Faster Clucky moving into position 6 here, and already starting to eliminate the time between himself and Ace. Ace does have a comfortable 9.9 second lead above Faster Clucky, but he's going to have to use that time, get his hard tires warm, get them up to medium standard so that he can just put some more distance between himself and position 6, because if he does continue driving with his skill level, he might be able to definitely take that position 4, and fight to see if he can make a podium tonight.
Yeah, no, brilliant. And Wasabi is keeping to her 3rd position, which is really good to see.
She's really keeping to it. Hey, Persephone, she has an 11-second lead above Hannibal in position 4. Very, very comfortable lead there for Wasabi Baby.
Yeah, so we might see her take a podium this evening.
I definitely hope so. I would love to get Wasabi Baby there into the post-race interviews. So I hope that we see her take a podium this evening. I want to have a look here. You can already see that Alf is already eliminating some time between himself and Faster Cluck. He is about a 1 second behind Faster Clucky there for position 6. If Alf is able to overtake on Faster Cluck there and just put a little bit of time between himself and Ace, we will definitely be able to see the Alpha Tauris just boost each other up so that we can ensure one of them can reach for that position 4. So that might definitely be what Alf is aiming for here.
Yeah, it seems that he's very close, so it would be interesting to see if he actually makes it and can do that overtake.
It would be very interesting. You guys can see these corners are very, very tight. It's very sharp cornering. It's very easy to slide off on or skid off on this track. But we see excellent car management here from Alf. We see him keep control. We see him keep his head level. He's taking these corners at the best possible angles that he could at this moment, and he is just keeping on top of Faster Cluck. He's probably going to lurk here for a little while and just wait for that straight to come up so that he can use the DRS, so that he can use the draft to just see if he can overtake and put that position between himself and Faster Cluck. I'm going to go up here a little bit to Ace. We can also see Hannibal going into the pit there, so Ace already going into the 4th position there, just as I thought he might be able to overtake Hannibal. Hannibal decided to go for the pit, probably pitting for soft tires just to gain some extra momentum. My apologies, see he's pitting for medium tires. However, we are going to see him gain some momentum on the mediums. They are going to have to carry him a little bit. We are on lap 11. Any further pit stops that Hannibal will attempt will definitely be a disadvantage for his time on the grid. So he's going to have to see if that tires can carry him through.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see Danky Monkey still on the hard tires. We haven't seen him pit yet, right?
No. And if he maybe pitted while none of us could have seen anything. So unless that happened, no, he's still on. But you can actually see there, Persephone, if you have a look at the tires next to his interval, you can see it's hard tires, and then there's 11 laps next to it. So that is still his starting tires.
Of course. Oh my goodness, look at that.
There's your interesting fact for the day.
Just read me. There I do it again. Just read Persephone. Just read, right?
It's okay. It's okay. It took me a little while also just to recognize what everything stands for. We can actually see Wasabi Baby went into pit at this moment, so that does afford Ace the opportunity to bump himself up there to position 3. Ace, having pitted very, very early, swapped his mediums out for his hard tires. So he has a comfortable lead of 24 seconds above faster clock there in position 4. So these hard tires are going to carry him, and we might actually possibly see him taking the podium also this evening. So definitely very good strategizing there from the Alpha Tauris, especially after that little bump there in the beginning of the race.
Yeah, no, definitely. He can definitely push on those hard tires, and we'll see if he keeps that momentum.
Definitely, yes. I want to have a look here at Danky Monkey. We've seen excellent racing and competitiveness between the two Williams teammates this season. Usually they like to position themselves there in top 1 and 2 positions and put a lot of clean air behind themselves and the rest of the grid, and then they usually just go for each other. So they have a very strong sense of competition between themselves on the track as well. So you can see Spectre Wolf leading on medium tires with a 6-second lead above Danky Monkey. So we might actually be seeing Danky maybe pit for soft tires to see if he can either take that fastest lap or whether he can take that first position from Spectre.
Yeah, that would be very interesting to see. But I mean, the Spectre has also not pitted yet, so he might pit for soft tires as well.
That's very true. I think if I had to have a look, I do believe that at the moment Spectre Wolf might be struggling a bit more than Danky Monkey is struggling, because Spectre is on that initial medium tires. So you can definitely see there's a little bit of tire wear going on there. He's struggling a little bit to keep his control of his car as he should. And unfortunately also there a 5-second penalty going to Danky Monkey for speeding in the pit lane. However, he is pitting at this current moment, so we will definitely be seeing if he does decide to go for the soft tires. And then we do have Alf here in position 8. He's going to overtake there on Ulezi, who was ghosted for Alf there to be able to overtake. So we do have Alf gaining a position there on the grid, and then also we do see Wasabi Baby overtaking on Faster Clucky there on the right hand side, gaining that 4th position back for herself. Faster Clucky is not far behind, but you can definitely see a lot of practice went into this for Wasabi Baby, and she just wants this so much. We see excellent driving from her, and she just refuses to give up her top positions.
Yeah, now we'll see if she's going to catch Ace 555, and then we'll see who's going to get the podium tonight. It's going to be Ace, Wasabi, who knows?
Yeah, we do have Wasabi that's on fresher medium tires, and then we still have Ace who's on his original hard tires, 11 laps already on that tires. So he's going to have to display his skill and his control. You can actually see just as he went off the track there, you can see that tire wear kick in, sliding off of the track there on the left hand side. However, he kept excellent control on that car, re-entered the track very smoothly, very safely. So we do see the necessary skills being displayed by Ace this evening. However, we will see if he decides to have his car work with him or against him.
Well, let's hope his car works with him, right? I mean, that is the point.
That's definitely the point. It's going to be a tough decision for him though, because he has worked very hard to build up such a lead, which Wasabi Baby has now closed in a matter of seconds. So if he does decide to pit now, he's probably going to have to pit for the softs and hope that it carries him through, or risk losing that time that it then needs to catch up to Wasabi when he does pit. So it's definitely a hard decision for Ace also and for the AlphaTauri team to make at this moment. But you can definitely see Wasabi is on the soft or on the fresh medium tires. She's catching up to Ace. She's sticking on top of him around these corners. Possibly just waiting for the straight to overtake, and she's going to take it on the inside line. She passes Ace 555, regaining that third position for herself there for the Mercedes team.
So let's hear in the chat who's going to make our podium.
Actually, yeah, we chat, throw in there, what's your guesses, let us know. We actually have a very good question there from the Frey in the chat, asking why Ulezi is so low on the grid. I do apologize. I think maybe something happened while we were disconnected. I forgot to use myself as the antenna. So we might just check in also with his pit team afterwards, and with him have him send us an eagle with a message to see what happened there.
Yeah, because it is quite a distance that he's from the position. I mean, that's 30-second lead, 30-second lead that Faster Clucky has on Ulenzi. So something must have happened when we were disconnected.
Yeah, and it is very possible that he has been lapped. The game won't usually ghost if he's still in the race or in competitiveness for the race. So there's definitely something that happened to Lazy here for him to be this low on the grid. However, we have seen him perform excellently throughout the league, so I'm 100% sure that if he doesn't necessarily pull the bunny to gain some positions, he's definitely at least going to eliminate a lot of that time between himself and 7th position. And either way, we are very excited to see how he recovers from this as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see Wasabi has a comfortable lead above Ace. Ace has decided not to pit yet, so he's still on his hard tires.
Yeah, we still have Ace there on the hot tires. Persephone, I do not know if we are going to see Ace gambit it out again this week. Guys, last week we were starting to panic. When is he going to pit? And again we see Ace is just like, we'll go with it. He's keeping 4th position. Like I said, it's a very hard decision also for him and for the AlphaTauri team, if he does need to go and pit at this moment, or when he does need to go and pit. Unfortunately, running off there, he might have to consider it. He ran off there on the right hand side. That tires is definitely working against him. And then Hannibal just taking that opportunity to just pass Ace there, and see if he can put some time back between himself and Wasabi Baby. But yeah, we might actually see Ace considering to take the pit this time. We might be seeing him pit for softs. If he does pit for soft tires, it is lap 18 out of 25, so that soft will definitely afford him the opportunity to not only catch up, maybe to take a position or two, and it will definitely carry him through until the end of the race.
Yeah, so we see Ace 555 just went into the pit.
And our Gambit decided to pit this evening.
Yeah, and he's going for the soft tires. Look at that.
Oh, fantastic. Like I said, logically, it's what would make sense to me, for him to pit for the softs. They will be able to carry him through, and he might even get the opportunity to take back some of the time or positions that he lost on the track when he did have to pit. So I think We can have a look quickly at our grid at the moment. We do have Spectre Wolf in position 1. He is still, or he is on hard tires. That hard tires is going to carry him through. He has a lead of 5 seconds above Danky Monkey. What I do want to point out is we do have Spectre Wolf now on hard tires. That he's been running on for 4 laps now. But we have Danky Monkey who's 5 seconds behind him, who pitted for the medium tires. So he's been running 5 laps on these medium tires. So he is going to be faster than Spectre Wolf. The question is just, will Spectre be able to ride it out until the end of the race to see if he can still keep that lead? Because as far as I'm aware, Danky Monkey does have 8 seconds of penalties against his name. 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane, and then again 3 seconds for multiple warnings. It's probably for exceeding the track limits. So the question is, will Spectre be able to keep about 2 seconds plus that 8 seconds of penalty between him and Danky Monkey? Then we move over to Wasabi Baby. She has to catch up in 29 seconds. She has to catch up to Danky if she wants that position too. However, at this moment in time, Wasabi is in 3rd position. She will be taking podium. So if I'm her, she actually has a 6-second lead above Hannibal. If I'm her, I would ride it out. I would take that 3rd position and I would enjoy it. And then we have Hannibal, the other Mercedes driver, in position 4. He has 6 seconds that he needs to catch up to Wasabi Baby. However, we haven't seen any aggression between the Mercedes team. All we've actually ever seen from them is excellent and amazing teamwork. So I won't be surprised if Hannibal affords her the opportunity to take this podium. We have in 5th position, we have Alf on hard tires. He's been running them for 8 laps now. He needs to catch up in 9 seconds if he is to take that position 4. We only have 5 laps left of the race. So we will see if Alf is able to make magic work there. He has a 4-second lead above Faster Cluck in the McLaren. Faster Cluck is on medium tires that has been running now for 4 laps. You can see also he had a difficult race. He had a lot of obstacles that he needed to overcome this evening. So we have seen him making very strategical choices and just ensuring himself the best position that he can possibly get with the hand that he was dealt this evening. And then we have Ace 555, who recently just pitted for the soft tires. He's been running them now for 2 laps. You can see that time he went from 14 seconds behind Faster Clucky to 8 seconds behind Faster Clucky. So that soft tires is definitely paying off. I do believe he will be able to make up that 8 seconds in these 4 laps. I don't know if maybe I'm just overreaching, but I think he might actually be able to do it. So yes, also holding thumbs for him, seeing what he will be able to do. And then Lazy's still there on the hard tires for 19 laps, very far behind. However, we will be seeing him just trying to make up some time between himself and Ace there. And then before I keep quiet, because I've been speaking now a lot, we have Danky Monkey. You can already see he has minimized the time between himself and Spectre to 1.2 seconds. So Spectre Wolf is either going to have to keep him behind him, or he's going to have to keep close enough to Danky Monkey if he does pass to fall within that 8-second penalties.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that is quite a scary thing, right? So Spectre Wolf really has to keep a clear head, and concentrate, keep his lines tight, his car on the road, all those type of things.
Aggressive driving and clean cornering.
Clean cornering, all those type of things to keep his lead.
I 100% agree. We have a lot of love there for Wasabi Baby in the chat as well. Saying Wasabi Baby has paused as position free, keeping it clean. She's definitely going to keep it. She's going to stick on it. Wasabi, there's a lot of love there for you in the chat. A lot of love for our Mercedes team. So yeah, we are holding thumbs for you. Just keep your head above you. You have this. We love you. We support you. I do want to point out that we have Ace who's made up another 3 or 4 seconds. He is now 5 seconds behind Faster Clark on the soft tires. So we might not be seeing Ace taking a podium this evening, which I'm actually very sad about. He was so close to taking it this evening. However, we will definitely maybe be seeing him taking position 6 there, if he is able to just push his car to the maximum limit and to keep his lines on this track straight and to keep his head level. He will, I think, be able to take position 6, or just to maybe at least give Faster Clark just a little bit of a challenge there for position 6.
Yeah, no, definitely. Even though I do think 6 seconds is a lot to actually do in 2 laps, because we only have 2 laps left.
We actually do have 2 laps left. Oh my word!
I know, time flew, just like the cars.
I'm telling you. Guys, I didn't see there's 2 laps left, so yeah, we'll see. I think most of our racers at the moment have their positions on the grid. It's just going to have to take them to keep the cars just in line and to just keep control for this last 2 laps of this race, to just make sure that they keep the position that they currently have as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. So we still see Spectre. Oh, I see he put a little bit of distance between himself and Danky Monkey. So Danky Monkey is now 3.4 seconds behind him.
That's excellent.
Good. Yeah, Wasabi with a lead above Hannibal of 42 seconds, which is quite significant. I mean, that's quite a hefty lead.
Yeah, she has a comfortable lead at the moment. So, like the chat also says, she just has to keep her line straight and to just keep focus, keep control of the car, because she is on lap 11 of her medium tires, which is quite a lot. So she just has to keep that control. But I do believe that she will be able to keep it.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's 1 lap left. She should just, if she just keeps that level head, as you mentioned, she'll definitely take that 3rd position, that podium.
Yes.
That she definitely deserves.
Oh, she does. I am so excited to have her in the post-race interview. So I'm holding my thumbs that everything just goes well there for Wasabi Baby. I'm excited to just have her with us also after the race. We have a lot of love for all of our racers in the chat. Zeragon also just motivating. I can imagine Zeragon there with pom-poms and like doing a 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate in the chat? Thank you for that, Zeragon. I do know our racers appreciates it immensely.
Yeah, no, definitely. I do want to see these pom-pom people, though. That would be quite fun.
I do think Zeragon, you see, you know it. He's there. He has his pom-poms ready. He's cheering them on. A lot of love there for all of our racers, and we are so thankful also to every one of you in chat, or every one of you comes and supports our racers every week. They appreciate it immensely. They really do. They love it. They love to race, and they love to have you enjoy it with them. So yeah, we do thank you for that as well.
Yeah, brilliant. We're on the last lap.
We are definitely on the last lap. You can actually see, like you mentioned, Spectre Wolf has kept Danky Monkey at bay excellently there behind him on the hard tires. Very, very excellent driving from him there. So I am going to just go into cockpit view. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I'm calling it cockpit view.
Okay.
As Spectre Wolf is rounding the corner here. He is going to take the win, going over the checkered flag, followed there by Danky Monkey in position 2. Excellent driving there from our two Williams, taking position 1 and 2 for the 7th race on Hungary. We are going to keep on Wasabi Baby's view as she will be going over the checkered line shortly, taking that position free. I am extremely excited to see her also taking podium and taking her win for the evening.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's very exciting. We're very, very, very well, proud is a word your parents would use, but I mean, we don't know what else to say, right? We're really, really happy for her.
And we have Wasabi Baby. She's going over the checkered line, taking position 3 on the podium. Well done, Wasabi. Well done. We are very proud of you. Hannibal taking position 4. Alf going there over in position 5. Faster Clucky going to take position 6 there, followed by Ace 555 in position 7, and then Ulezi would have been taking position 8 there as soon as he did cross the line. So unfortunately for Ulezi, down there in 8th position this evening, but still getting that point. Driver of the day going to Hannibal. Excellent driving. We are so excited. Both our Mercedes team drivers will be in our post-race interview, guys. So let's enjoy this podium moment with our 3rd place Wasabi Baby for the Mercedes, our 2nd place Danky Monkey for the Williams, and naturally our 1st place Spectre Wolf also for the Williams. Well done, guys. Well done.
Well done. Excellent race.
Excellent. Yeah, we have a lot of love also there for our podium races in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for supporting our races. We actually have a lot of excitement to get Wasabi Baby on here as well. Just running quickly through our positions. We have Spectre Wolf in position 1 with a 1.19 for the Williams, followed by Danky Monkey. That penalties against his name, not doing much. He is in position 2. Wasabi Baby taking position 3 and her first podium for the league. Hannibal following closely in position 4 and taking driver of the day as well. Well done, Mercedes. Followed there by Alf in position 5. Faster Clark in position 6 for the McLaren. Ace 555 in position 7 for the Alpha Tauri. Ulezi in position 8 for the Ferrari. And then Liz Farnman, unfortunately, Weber did not finish, but still taking his points for the race. Guys, we will be right back with our post-race interview. Please don't go anywhere. We are not done yet. We will see you shortly. Hello and welcome back, everyone, to our post-race interview. We will be calling in Wasabi Baby, taking position 3 on our podium. We are so excited. Please help me welcome Wasabi Baby.
Hello guys, how are you?
Good, and you, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I am so thrilled and so adrenaline pumped at the moment.
Wasabi, you did excellent. We saw an amazing qualifying time from you, and then we just saw you, even though you lost a few positions when you did go to pit, we saw you going and just taking that back, working yourself up to position three. It was just amazing to behold. How did you prepare for this race? How did you make this happen?
Well, I was determined to actually get a podium somewhere in this league. I did not expect it to be today, especially not on this track. But I have to say, I put in the effort today and actually grinded and tried to beat my time. And then what pushed me a little bit further is I actually practiced this morning, and then I saw I actually put on a better time trial than Alf and Hannibal themselves, and I was like, what the hell? And then yeah,
Well
I think that
done.
motivated me.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. Like you said, we actually saw a lot of our racers struggling a little bit with this track. What was your most difficult part of Hungary track specifically?
Yo, that's a good question. I think definitely first turn. I struggle with that, especially when I practiced on the time trial as well. But what I tried to do is just not to brake too hard and just like free into the corners. But I think your first corner definitely I think was my most difficult one.
But you handled it so well. And Wasabi, I must say, there is so much love for you this evening in this chat. And you, in our previous league, you were very new to the game. You were our most rookie driver the previous year. Is there any advice that you can give to anyone that just wants to join in and wishes to start out, because you have undergone such growth and you have bettered so much? What would you say to anyone wanting to join new into the leagues?
First of all, thank you very much. And my advice I would give to someone is just don't give up. Practice, practice, practice is all that you have to do. And sometimes, especially when driving with people like Alf and Danky Monkey and Spectre Wolf and all those, that's actually great.
Hmm.
Sometimes it isn't that nice if they give you feedback or they give you criticism, but it is sometimes useful to listen to those criticism and just to try to work around with that as well. So
Hmm.
yes, so just practice and listen to constructive criticism.
Oh, Wasabi, thank you so much for giving us an amazing race this evening. From my side, that's going to be all, but Persephone is definitely going to take over.
Brilliant. Wasabi, are you ready for our trivia question?
Yes, let's see if I can answer it.
All right, brilliant. So, which F1 driver holds the record for the most fastest laps?
Sure. Um,
He's very
I
famous.
okay. I don't want to say this name, but I am Max Verstappen.
No, you have two more chances.
Okay.
He used to drive for Ferrari.
Schumacher.
Yes, well done.
Well
Okay.
done!
Well done, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much, and thank you for everybody in chat. I see everybody cheering me on. Thank you so much, and thank you for you guys, and have a wonderful evening.
You
Thank you
too.
so much, Wasabi. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for being an amazing sport and an even better driver. We really did appreciate having you on the post race interview with us. So, guys, for please help me welcome for our next post race interview, our second position, Danky Monkey for the Williams. Welcome, Danky. Welcome, Danky.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
We
Yes.
can hear you perfectly.
What a race.
What a race. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. As always, it's amazing to see the Williams team drive, to see you drive. You always give us such a good race to behold. Can I just maybe ask what would you say? What would your advice be on Hungary track specifically?
I think that the most important thing on Hungary is trail braking. To control your brakes and to control your speed when going into corners to ensure that you have the right exit speed when going out. because if you don't enter the corner correctly, your speed going out is going to be wrong, and then you're going to spin around. So it's all about trail braking. I think is the most important part of Hungaro Ring, and just flowing as well, getting into a rhythm, because it's just corners and there's no really any straights except for the pitch straight and the small other one. So aside from the trail braking, I think just getting into rhythm and just getting used to the track as well.
I was about to ask you what trail braking is, so thank you for that.
Yes. So trail braking, if I can explain it a little bit better, is as you approach a corner. So if you approach a corner, you slam on the brakes as hard as you possibly can. Then as you turn your wheel, you come off of the brake. So when your steering is locked completely, you should be completely off the brakes.
Okay.
Ja, so Afrikaans,
is
jy kom geleidelijk van die
excellent.
brake af, ja.
Okay, oh, that is excellent to know. I'm gonna steal that and use
Definitely.
it in next week's commentary.
Oh my goodness, I'm
Yes, do
waiting for that. I'm waiting for that.
Next week we're gonna have aggressive driving, tight cornering, and trail
And trail
braking.
braking. Oh
Trail braking.
goodness.
You got to remember to put toe in as well when it comes to qualifying. So if one car is driving behind another car and they're about 1 second apart, the car behind is going to be in the toe of the car in front, so it's going to be quicker.
The more you know. Oh my word, thank you for just educating us a little bit on that as well. What would you say would have been your most enjoyable moment of this track?
I don't like the track, man, very much.
You have to pick one.
Okay, it would probably be turn one, lap one, turn one. Because you don't know what's going to happen. It's anxious. It's the whole race is ahead of you, right? So anything can happen at that point. So I think that was my favorite point of the race.
Oh, that is so cool. I'm going to say, Danky, from my side, that's going to be all. Anything can happen in Persephone's quiz. So, Persephone, take it away.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So, Danky Monkey, I looked at this question and I thought to myself, really, is this an F1 question? But I'm sure it is. So, because it has to do with an engine. So let's try, right?
Okay.
So, what engine configuration was predominantly used during the 1990s in F1?
1990s.
Yes.
Well, it was the V10 era.
You are correct. Well done.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to
I
say.
was,
Yeah. It's the
I was
V10
about to
era.
give you like multiple V5, V3, and V10.
Are you sure there is a V? But yeah, no, it was definitely V10. Well done.
And then, of course, I went to V5, and now, of course, we're at the V6.
Well
The
done.
more you know.
The more you know. Thank you so much for just being an excellent sport and giving us just such a good time to watch you race this evening. Thank you for joining us and good luck next week on Barcelona.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. See you next week. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
Enjoy. Everyone, that was our second position. Help us welcome our winner for the evening, our first position, also the Williams. Please welcome Spectre Wolf. Okay, Spectre Wolf left, but he's gonna be back, guys. They always come back.
They always come back. And if they don't, hi, Spectre.
Hi,
Hello.
Spectre. We were saying, yeah, you're gonna be back.
Yeah, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I do want to tell you, if you didn't come back, I was going to ask like 5 questions, Formula 1 questions to Anomaly to see how she did.
Thank you for coming back. Spectre, we saw amazing driving from you this evening. We were a bit nervous there approaching lap 21 to 25 of the race when Danky Monkey pitted for medium tires and you were still on your hard tires. And we were actually discussing how you're going to have to keep him behind you to keep that position 1. And you did it amazingly. Can you let us know how you kept that lead on the hard tires?
I can tell you what I did. Some very good music I had in my ear. Some very good club tunes.
Which
yeah,
tunes?
but like I was just focused. A little bit of Martin Garrix, just a little bit of club.
Fantastic taste.
Yeah, it worked quite well. It kept me focused, and I was just like, you know what will be will be. let's just get my head down and finish the race. I was actually more nervous for the safety car. That was my nervous point because I started off well, and then when I saw the safety car, I was like, oh no, you got to be kidding me. So yeah, I thought, yeah, that screwed me over a bit, but it ended pretty well. I'm glad.
It's fantastic. You really did such an amazing job this evening.
Thank
It was
you.
so fun to watch you and to just keep up with you. Can you let us know what was your most difficult part of the track this evening?
So difficult would be, I would say, the chicane, because it's one of those parts in the track that you can either make up a lot of lost time or you can lose a lot of time, and it's so easy to take it wrong. So
Yeah.
that it was a bit nerve-wracking every time I got to the chicane, but yeah, it's not too bad. And then I practiced turn one a lot, like, because that was actually my worst like part of the track for a long time, and then I just searched a good setup and I got that right. So yeah, but the chicane, I'd say definitely.
Now, turn one also looks very scary. Spectre, what are you looking forward to most for Barcelona?
Everything. I love that track. I I really enjoy that track. Coming from Gran Turismo. So yeah, it's just a really fun track to race on. It's got a little bit of everything. Teaches you how to get better as a driver. I feel like it's one of those tracks that you get under your belt, you'll be set for most other tracks. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I love it. Big fan.
Oh, we are excited to see you on Barcelona next week.
Thanks.
From my side, Spectre, that's all. Persephone is still going to carry on.
Sounds good. Lay it on me.
I really want to, but for some strange reason, my questions went away. But don't worry, I found them. Just give me 1 second. Just sing a song while you wait for.
Was it
We're
a bird?
going, we're going
It
to
was a
carry
bird.
on our wayward
We
son.
can do the
It
dum, da-dum, dum, dum,
was a
dum,
bird.
dum,
Okay,
There's a
I'm
bird.
ready. I
Go.
found my question. Okay. In which year did Max Verstappen make his F1 debut?
That
Was
is a
it
good question.
2013, 2015, or
15. It was
2016?
15.
Was it
Yeah,
15?
definitely
You're
15.
right. Well
That
done.
sounds
Well done. You're just like, yes, that one.
That one.
yeah.
That one.
I
Give
needed,
me that one.
I needed multiple choice.
And Spectre, just thank you so much for just being the amazing racer that you are. Thank you for participating in the league and just giving us such entertainment each week.
Flattery will get you absolutely everywhere. But thank you.
That's my goal.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
Spectre, and
you.
we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We have one more to racer to call to the post-race interview, of which I'm also extremely excited. So please help us welcome our driver of the day, Hannibal. Welcome, Hannibal.
Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I came fourth. Hello.
You are driver of the day, son.
Oh, yes. I don't know how I get pulled in here for that. Yeah, like I'd want me next time. Abduction.
We warned you at the beginning of the league. It's sufficient warning. Well done on driver of the day.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we really did see excellent driving coming from you. You multiple times just fought your way back up to some of our leading positions, and you supported Wasabi Baby excellently. Can you give us a little bit of your teamwork that the Mercedes team applied this evening?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Tonight's race was a bit sketch. So the plan was don't die, don't run out of fuel, don't die.
Well, you did it excellently. You didn't die, and we have a lot of love for you in the chat this evening.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And Hannibal, what are you looking forward to most for next week?
What's the next track? That's the
Barcelona.
Question. I don't know, some cute ladies, Barcelona is quite a nice place,
he has the right idea, guys. Definitely the right motivation going on. Hannibal, just again from my side, well done with driver of the day. You had excellent strategies. You drove brilliantly. I'm going to hand it over to Persephone, but we're looking forward to seeing what you're going to bring to us on Barcelona as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Brilliant. So Hannibal, just one trivia question and then we'll
Oh
let you
gosh,
go.
here we go again.
Yeah, here we go
Question,
again.
trivia question. Okay,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
So, which F1 team is known for its energy station paddock building?
What? I don't know. Red Bull.
Well done. See,
Well done.
I don't
I
know,
was
Red
like,
Bull.
yes,
I'm
no,
like,
maybe.
the only energy drink that's associated with F1 is Red Bull, so I assume it must be that. I've got no clue what you're talking about though, but it must be related to them.
Well done. Well, you guessed correctly, so well done.
Well
Much
done. I was
appreciated.
also like, what is this?
Wat 'n gepaddock praatjie van? Ek vra wat 'n snaakse strooi praatjie nou hierso.
Dis die vraag wat gevra word, jong. What can I do?
Oh, by the way, Mickey, normally can I pay you guys because Wasabi does not like Max Verstappen. So can I pay you guys to only ask her Max Verstappen questions so she get angry?
We will accepting bribes, at least not over the air. So contact us afterwards. I'm kidding.
Okay. 2 chocolates on the line. Normally 2 chocolates. Wait, what is the chocolate again? I believe it's that's Kinder Joy thing anomaly. There we go. That's on the line.
Yes. Excellent. Hannibal, thank you so much for being an amazing driver this evening. Thank you for giving us such a good race. We really look forward to seeing you next week in Barcelona, and well done once again.
No, thank you for the support.
Thank you.
Excellent. Everyone, that wraps up race 7 of our good old couch ADS. Okay, well, yeah, our good old couch ADS F1 23 league. So, with that mouthful out of the way, we look forward to welcoming you guys next week for the 8th race for round 8 on Barcelona in Spain. We look forward to what our races will be bringing. We thank you so much for joining in. We thank you for all the love that you guys are showing, all the support you guys are showing. Keep it up. Just enjoy the good old time on the good old couch. Thank you so much. That's going to be me. I'm Anomaly and my exceptional co host, Persephone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.